Greetings, YouTube. Last week there was a bill proposed that would have reined in the power of the NSA to spy on Americans without warrants. And it failed. And someone took the voting record, which is public knowledge, and then looked at the contributions that all of the people that were involved in the voting had taken from the defense industry. And something interesting showed up. On average, the people that voted for the bill that would have reined in NSA powers received $18,765. It varied, of course. That's the average. Those that voted against it, those that supported the idea that the NSA should be able to gather data on American citizens willy-nilly, as they wish, without warrants, was $41,635. A difference of $22,870. Now, I think this is a stellar example of how money in politics is anti-democratic and immoral. But it also shows that your average politician is dirt cheap. You can buy a politician easy, apparently. That's disconcerting. I was under the impression that those that believed firmly in the open and free market would have put a greater value on themselves. But apparently I was wrong. Now, I think that all money should be taken out of politics completely. That donations to politicians should go through a public funding option only. And that there's a cap on how much individuals can donate. And remember, corporations are individuals. So every corporation would have a cap on how much they can donate. I would completely rein in on these PACs that exist behind the scenes, hiding who donates money and how much. All money would be transparent, every single penny, and every portion of a penny. I will not let corporations try to sneak something by. But they should all be above board. Everything should be transparent. And there should be a cap on how much each individual can donate. Lobbying groups would still be able to exist, but they could have zero money. They cannot give money to anyone. They can gather data, they can gather signatures, they can lobby for their cause. They can petition for their cause. But we need to take bribery out of the process. Now, I've heard people say that, well, that's not bribery, actually. Donations are not bribery, because you don't know how the person would have voted if there was no money. And I think that's a very generous definition of bribery. I think data like I have just demonstrated shows you that if you pay people enough money, you will influence their voting. I don't think that this is a difficult piece of math to arrive at. We need money out of politics. And it's not going to happen anytime soon. And it seems that the politicians that support it are in the minority. Funny about that. Politics in America has become very much about money. I receive notifications from liberal, progressive organizations and from the Democratic Party itself on a regular basis. And they're always sticking their hand out going, please, please give us money. And apparently it's come down to the point where it's whoever has the most money wins. And that is anti-democratic. That goes against the very core of what America is, or at least what it should be. And isn't that kind of a nice thing? Shouldn't we be living up to our ideals rather than undermining them every single step of the way?